This is a PSA for all the men out there and all the boys who think they're men, but they're actually boys. This is going to be the summer of canceling boys.
Canceling men.
Now, from my own personal experiences and the experiences of all of my friends, which range in age from 24 to 36, we've all got issues. All of my friends have something going on. Almost every single one of them have an issue with men.
So I've talked to a few ladies one-to-one about this, and you have to be accountable for the decisions that you make. And you have to take accountability for your choices. Yes, you may choose a bad guy from time to time, and if he's a bad person with bad behavior, then that's completely on him. But if you find yourself that every experience that you have with a guy, the same issues keep arising, you need to reflect on yourself and go, is there something fundamentally wrong with how I am choosing men?
They're all successful, they're all intelligent, they're all good people. But if all of these women, including myself, are having issues, then I have to think, it might not be us. It might be you. It might be men. It might be men.
One thing that we have to do in life is take accountability and responsibility for our choices and the decisions that we make. And Tomi here is taking zero accountability for her choices. And saying that all her friends have issues with men as well isn't surprising. We surround ourselves with people like us, right? You know, what do they say? Birds of a feather flock together. If her friends are the same kind of woman as she is, especially when it comes to dating, then of course they're all gonna have issues because they all think the same way.
It is not just the guys in Los Angeles, Nashville, Dallas, and they're not any better in the Midwest. Quite frankly, I think they're trash all over this country in the age range of about 20 to I think about 55, maybe even 60. A lot of men are trash. A lot of men don't know how to treat women. A lot of men don't know how to really, quite frankly, pull their heads out of the sand and pay attention. Women do not want a pen pal. We don't want a texting pal. We quite frankly don't care if you text us all day or if you don't text us at all. If you're not going to make a plan to actually see us in person.
Let's be real. Tomi is a beautiful young woman with a huge following. There'll be plenty of guys, plenty of great guys who would love to be with her, but she doesn't want to choose those men. The harsh reality is the men that she wants don't want her.
Now, I will also say this. All of my friends are attractive. All of my friends are successful. All of my friends have something going on.
Here's the mistake that Tomi is making, and we see a lot of women do this. She's calling herself and her friends high-value women. You know, they're successful, they've got their act together, they're ambitious, they're career-driven. She is determining her value the same way a woman determines a man's value. This is a huge mistake that trips up a lot of women. And the reason it's a mistake to do this is because men and women look for different things. We are not the same. The things that make a woman see a man as high value are not the same things that make a man see a woman as high value. Because the truth of reality is, now I know this might be a bit hard for some of you to hear, but the reality is a woman's success does not make her more sexually attractive to a man. Now that doesn't mean that, you know, a guy and other people will in general will look at her and go, wow, that's really admirable. She's done so well. One inspiration to see where she got herself. That doesn't stop a man appreciating you as a human being and for your achievements. But that doesn't play the part in the realm of him choosing a sexual partner. Ladies, it's like if a guy says to you that he's read 30 books in the last year, right? You can appreciate like, wow, what an achievement. You know, you must have learned so much for reading that many books in such a short amount of time. But that doesn't make him more sexually attractive compared to the guy who has a really amazing body.
There's a lot of women out there that I know that are my good friends who have amazing jobs, who work really hard, but who can't seem to find a decent guy, even if they go up in age 5 to 10 to 15 years.
I want you to think of it this way. There are some women who are successful in dating and relationships. They always have a guy who wants to date them or who wants to commit to them. And there are some women who aren't that successful. Now, those of you who feel you may fall into the latter of the category, you know, feel that you're not as successful with guys as you would like to be. When you witness those few girls around you who clearly do well with men all the time, there comes a point where you have to sit back and think, okay, What is it that she is doing that makes men want her? What is it that she is providing that makes men want to commit themselves to her? If you get stuck in the whole,
well, I have success, I'm super confident, I'm super successful, I'm super ambitious, and if that doesn't attract men, then there's something wrong with all men.
if you get trapped in that cycle of mindset, you're going to be alone for a very long time. The interesting thing is, when we hear similar rants to this about a successful woman struggling to find a good man, they always boast about the things about themselves that guys don't care about, but never about the things that guys do care about. You very seldomly hear her say, I'm so beautiful, I look after my physique, I'm so kind, I'm so giving, I'm so supportive, I'm so peaceful. Oh my gosh, peaceful. A woman who can make a man feel at peace is going to be one that guys are begging to commit to. And it's these things, these qualities that makes a man see you as a high value woman. Now at this point, some of you may be thinking,
well, Kit, it's not fair that guys aren't turned on by success, ambition, and aggressiveness. That means there's something wrong with men. And you should be telling men that that's what they should be attracted to.
look, you can think that if you want, but at the end of the day, I'm not here to tell you that a pawn should be able to do what a knight does, or that a castle should be able to do what a queen does. I'm not here to change the rules of the game. I can't. No one can, okay? Nature set the rules. But I am here to show you what the rules are and how you can use them so that you can win. Because if you want to be one of those girls who is constantly winning at this game, then you're going to have to accept what is and be willing to change your approach. If you want to find someone who sparks up your love life, then make sure you subscribe to this wonderful tribe. And as always, keep it slick.
How?